Good good morning, everybody. Welcome to the morning show. It's just Deb and I this morning because other people that said they were going to come is dragging their feet. Uh, so right now it's just Deb and I. Todd is in the air someplace between here and Baltimore, I suppose, by now. So we'll just have a good time on our own.
That's right.
How are you doing this morning, Deb?
I'm doing good. Woke up to thunderstorms, but I think they're just for the morning.
Right. Good morning, Hank Allen Cash. How are you today? Good
Good
morning,
morning, Hank.
Lewis. How are you doing this morning, Lewis? That is Lewis. That's not Louise. Louise has an E on the end, right? Lewis, correct? Good morning, David. Good Normless. Good Normless. Boy, I can't speak this morning. Good morning, Nameless T-shirt.
That peanut butter.
Peanut. Yeah, it's that peanut butter. Good morning, Steven. Oh, Roxy, honey. This heat. Sorry, guys. I have a cat that thinks this neon light is going to throw out heat. Okay, you just lay there. You lay there and soak up the rays. Anyway, I hope everybody's having a great morning. Feel free, if you're not subscribed to any of these other channels, to check them out. I know they'll appreciate it, and I would appreciate you checking them out. Good morning, Dennis Toolbox. I'm hoping everybody's having an excellent morning this morning, being that it's 9 o'clock. Okay, you need this someplace else. Good morning, Miss Fines. Good morning, Frankie. Okay. You'll get on my last good nerve this morning, aren't you? Anyhow, sorry, guys. Oh, Lord. Yeah, I hate that you're getting thunderstorms right now, Deb. We got them last night. I mean, it was pitch dark at like 7 o'clock, and then it moved on through, and it.
Yeah, I'm glad we didn't have them last night. Yep, it's pouring again.
Oh, wow.
Can you hear it?
Is that tapping?
Yeah. That's on my air conditioner.
Yeah, I hear it. What? Sorry, I was going to go look at something real fast. Like, yes, you are getting close, Dano, and I'm gonna tell you what. It will seem like it will take forever to get that last little bit, because I hit it last week, and I was up to 976, and then I would get up to 980, and then it would drop down to 971, and back and forth, and it'll drive you crazy. So just keep getting out there and visiting other channels.
Bad kitty.
Yeah, that makes a big difference too. And I've been slack on that also. I I've still got about 1,000 hours of viewing time to go. But anyway, it's all for the fun of being able to say, oh, yes, I have 1,000 subscribers. Because you got to have a lot of content and a lot of subscribers to make any money on this. So it's more just being able to say that I have met the qualifications. And other people I've talked to is like the same way. Being part of the cool kids group, I guess.
Yeah.
Frankie, how's sales going for you these days? And Hank, how about you? You selling a lot of stuff down there? Good morning, Mike. Good morning, True. Which is Liz, right?
Yep.
Sorry, my old timers is kicking in. I'm meeting. Great, Frankie. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. I asked Hank, how were your sales lately? And if you couldn't hear that because of the dryer, you got a really loud dryer or you were drying your hair. Okay. Oh, she's drying her hair. Wow. That's great, Frankie. That is really great. Speaking of, I've sold $20 billion in the last 2 days on eBay. It's Miss Bridget.
Hey. And I did not spend. I wish I would have sold that much.
I wasn't paying attention. I was like, yeah, sure, Tom, you sold that much.
No, I said, and speaking of selling 20 billion, Bridget had popped in. I saw her pop in. Good morning, Bridget. How are
Good
you?
morning. I'm good. I'm good.
I saw your haul video. I haven't seen your other video yet.
Oh, my what I sold video?
Yeah.
You know, if I don't do them early, they don't get done. So.
Well, that's the way to do it. Good morning, Tessa. Glad you could make it on this morning or make it here this morning.
So what are you talking about? Good
Just
morning, Mike.
finding out how people's stuff's going.
Oh.
How's your sales going, Tessa? And you just moved, didn't you? Or in the process of moving, so you probably haven't been doing too much. Girl.
That's like the 10th time.
Morning.
And that's not even on air that you've had to move that cat.
There's
What a
some French,
baby.
I see some French doors going in that slot right there in the near future.
No, because then you'll hear meow, meow, meow.
So beautiful. Oh, that's my little boy cat that gets like Sergey's asleep in the back part of the house in his room, and Pumpkin just goes crazy because he can't find anybody. You've heard him.
Thanks, Liz. I missed everybody too, but I have to get stuff done.
Yeah, she's been slacking off taking vacations and stuff.
I was. Yeah.
Tessa, did you get moved? Because
she hasn't listed anything in 2 months. Wow.
Yeah. Which that moving thing kind of takes a lot out of you.
Yeah.
If because we know how Tara and Jim have been on the morning show or on the evening shows because they've been so busy getting ready to move.
Mm-hmm.
But when Valerie, if Valerie moves to Texas, we probably won't see her for 2 months.
I heard you were going to go see her Thursday.
Yes, Thursday. I'm supposed to meet her.
Nice.
Hey, speaking of the devil.
Hey, Valerie.
Hey, y'all. Yeah, I'm supposed to meet her. And I think Tessa. And Junk Girl.
Oh, okay.
On Thursday for lunch.
Nice.
I'm excited.
You seem excited.
It'll be the first. Should be the first. Well, it'd be the first time I've met people that from the tube.
Yeah, because when I was in his area, he wouldn't meet me. So.
Well, that was a complicated time.
Teasing you.
You keep on, and you're going to cause me to have to rent a car and drive to New York.
Well, you never know what you're going to see in New York. Did you see my video?
I'm gonna come up there. I'll swing by Kentucky and pick up Jim and Tara, and we're going to come up there and go to some auctions with you. So
okay.
you'll have to pick a busy auction weekend.
Okay. The auctioneer I go to, he has auctions pretty much every day.
Does he?
Even during the week, yeah. Yeah, especially around this time of year, it's starting to pick up. Oh, yeah, he'll have them every single day. Oh, I don't know how he does it.
But why aren't you at them?
Because Tom! I have to list at some point.
Oh, you're young. You don't need much sleep.
Yeah, okay.
You can auction during the day. Chris can help you list at night.
Keep going.
Your shipping department's just going to have to get on the damn ball.
Yeah. Yeah, my shipping department has a lot to ship today.
Yeah, that's Chick Picker, Mike. The real Valerie.
In real life.
So the other ones are imposters. Is that what you're saying?
All the other ones? Why, you had a lot of them come on your show there, Tom?
No, he said, "Hey, Valerie, is that you?" Or he said, "Valerie, is that you?" Like there's more than one Chick Picker.
No, please, no, there can only be one.
Chick Picker 2.0 or something like that. Oh, Lord.
Valerie wouldn't be too bad for two, but oh my God, could you imagine two Nickies? Oh.
Bless her heart. She's so sweet. Today is Deb and Nikki's 1 year anniversary of being friends.
Yeah, she was friends anniversary on Facebook. She was the first one that friended me out of the group.
Cool.
Aw, that's nice. Nikki's always good for that.
Yep.
Nikki is.
We let Nikki weed the people out, and then we'll follow.
She checks them out first.
See, yeah. Nikki needs to have like one of these networking shows because she is so friendly and so gregarious. Is that the word? So
very trusting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She would have like 400 million subscribers. She just talks to everybody like she's known them for years.
Yep.
So all that automotive stuff that you got, are you going to put it on eBay, or are you going to send some into Facebook, into Amazon, or?
Half and half probably. Yeah. The ones that I can will go into Amazon, which I've already started scanning in, and I have If what I scanned in sells on Amazon, all sells, I'll have a profit after I pay myself back and everything. I'll have a profit of $580, and that's just like I think 11 things.
Right.
So.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. Some of these parts, I mean, they surprise me. It's like called a couple of things are called Flamethrower. That's the brand, I guess. Flamethrower. Right. Never heard of it before. And those sell really good. But yeah, I got a lot of Harley parts, a lot of automotive, like these flamethrower thingies.
Cool.
Some manuals that I can send in. Yeah. I sold that light already.
Yeah. Was that a revolving light?
Yeah, it's like for
wrecker or something?
Yeah, or like a snowplow truck or something. Okay. Yeah, it's
a safety light.
Yep, it's a Dietz 7-11. Paid $25 for it on Saturday, and it sold yesterday for $280.
Wow.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's really good.
So between that and the 11 items that I'm sending into Amazon, that pays for every single thing I bought. So, yeah.
That'll be good.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Yeah. Excuse me. We were watching, you mentioned Flamethrower, it made me think of this. We were watching something on YouTube last night, and it was, well, Roberta has such a wide variety of stuff on her YouTube, that she watches and whatnot, or has watched. And our PS4 that's in the den is attached to her account. So a lot of people she's probably subscribed to a lot of y'all, and y'all don't even know it. But it was a YouTuber, and I can't remember what his name was. I don't watch him.
Was it the crazy card? Because if it was the crazy card, that guy is nuts.
Yeah. But they were doing like, the MTV Cribs kind of video. That's the video he was doing. And on his pool table, it looked like it was a super soaker, but it was a friggin' real flamethrower.
Oh,
it just threw a stream about maybe 3 feet or something like that. But Roberta's like, we will not be having one of those in the house.
Well, do you want to hear something funny? We sold one of those a few years ago.
Oh, did you? So you know what I'm talking about.
Yep, I do.
You might have sold it to him.
Now listen, you're in trouble, so you need to go away from me.
Oh, I thought she's talking to me.
I don't know. What?
I'm talking to the cat.
Oh.
What they do?
It must be cats getting into trouble to that day.
Well, she jumped on the couch this morning at 5 a.m. when I woke up, and she was soaking wet. I mean, soaked. And I said, "What the hell?" So we looked over at the window in the living room, and the screen was knocked out.
Oh.
So I got on my camera that I have outside, and I checked it out, and I could see exactly when the screen fell out. I could see when she jumped out, which was at 11:30 last night, Miss Floozy. And then we wake up at 5 a.m. Guess when she jumped back through the window?
4:51.
4:57. She jumped back in the window at 4:57.
She heard the alarm go off and figured it was time to go home.
Yep.
Yeah.
How are you, Lori?
All right. I'm all right now. They got my sinuses under control. I thought this morning was all that rain we had last night. Like to kill me. I'm ready to kill my cat. He thinks he's Luciano Pavarotti in the middle of the night. He walks around the house going, ah!
That's because he's
oh god.
Uh-oh. Is he a tomcat?
Yeah, sort of. No, he's got a buddy.
Is he fixed?
I got 2 cats. Yeah, he's fixed.
Oh, okay.
He's old. He's like 18 years old. He don't do it every night. Just every now and then he'll think he's in the opera or something. And he just now you know where the word caterwaul comes from.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what he does. He caterwauls.
She'll do that.
2:00 in the morning, he's sitting in the window. Ah! It's like, I'm like, there's nobody out there. Your audience has done left, so shut up.
I have strict orders to keep this one awake all day.
To keep you what?
Yeah.
Keep her awake all day. She's not allowed to sleep because she was out all night. Now she's got to stay awake all day.
Yep. So she'll sleep all night.
If she starts to fall asleep, I'm waking her butt up. I'm gonna say, this is what happens when you go out all night.
I had to do that with Bambi the other day. She was rambunctious all night long, wanting to play, wanting to wrestle, chasing the cats, and then she wanted to sleep all day. It's like, oh, nope, that ain't happening.
God,
I don't think so, sister.
Between this cat and Deb, I'm gonna freaking lose my mind.
What'd Deb do?
Oh. Oh. Wow. Let me tell you.
Oh my God.
Well, that's a deep subject, so.
Deb had a visitor yesterday. Let me just say that.
Uh-huh.
And yeah,
I behaved.
No, she didn't.
You've had the last 24 hours with you and your girls have been an issue, hadn't it, Bridget?
Yeah.
Between Deb and your cat.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, it was not good.
Bridget, I've listed 4 things this morning already.
Oh, good job. Wow, you've listed more than me so far.
Well, I got up and listed some stuff while Roberta was getting ready, and then she left for work, and then I listed something else while Vanya was getting ready, and I took him he's going to a symposium up at the Sheraton, and
Bye, Jano's Toolbox.
And we so I had to take him up there, and then I came back here and got the show ready and listed a couple of more things. Well, I was talking to Deb, to the wild child.
The wild child.
I'm gonna end up having to freaking take a trip down there. After I lock this one up in a room somewhere so she doesn't get out.
She's been fixed, hasn't she? But she's old too, isn't she?
I haven't been fixed.
Deb's been fixed?
Not damn. Not damn. That's kind of personal. Deb, have you been fixed?
You're like, she's been fixed, hasn't she? She's old also. And I'm like, whoa. Yeah, Rascal's been fixed and she's 15 years old.
No, like Deb had a hot date yesterday afternoon, and we had to have a long talk with her about what she could do and what she could not do. She better act like a young lady, or Bridget was threatening to have to drive to Long Island, you know.
Well, in the beginning, Tom wasn't around, and I said, you just wait till Tom gets home.
Yeah, because I was on my way to pick him up.
Is that the equivalent of wait till your father gets home?
Yeah, exactly. And Mike, she better freaking not have. I'm telling you right now, if I find out that that's what happened, she's in trouble because he was only there for like 20 minutes.
I know.
No, we spent longer than that together, but I behaved.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna have to get a muzzle on her too, Tom. Obviously.
I'll tell you what. I'm just a buddy of mine's having to take his granddaughter in, and he only had sons, and his oldest son has kind of like lost his freaking mind. So my friend's having to take his granddaughter in, and she's 9. And Vince said that he and his wife just doesn't know what to do with the little girl.
Oh, have fun. That's all I can say. Especially at 9, they think they know everything. They're smarter than you. Mom
Is
knows.
that at 5?
Yeah, it just gets worse.
He said that he hears, "Don't roll your eyes at me again." The message he's had in the last 2 weeks, and he has heard in his entire life. He says she's not a bad little girl, or she doesn't misbehave.
Mm-hmm.
She's probably just testing her limits.
Oh, absolutely.
And grandma is 59, almost 60, and I think her limits are just real short these days.
Mm-hmm.
Because her little girl's daddy's always been a wild child, so we will not be having any of that wild childness, Deb.
Mike, Deb needs to keep her laptop on, and she needs to keep her camera on all night so we can see when she gets home.
And when you're sitting in the parlor talking, you need to have the laptop on. Yep. So we can
we
see
gotta listen to the conversation and watch.
That's right. Make sure it's appropriate.
Yep.
The parlor. I live in New York. There's no parlors here.
Good morning, Texas Val.
Well, wherever you're sitting and talking, and it won't be in his truck.
Yeah.
Missy.
No, actually, right now I'm in my bedroom, so.
You know,
yourself, right?
Except for my dog who's sleeping. That's it.
Okay. We got to talk to your dog. She's got to bite him if he tries anything.
Yeah. Yeah, Deb better not start sneaking out the window at 5 a.m. too, or sneaking back in at 5 a.m.
No, my sneaking back in through windows are over with. I could barely get my air conditioning in the window. I get my foot stuck in the window.
Yeah.
Hey, Val.
When I was a teenager and dating the girl that actually became my first wife, we would drive up from the movie, or from being out at night, and drive up, and we had like 2 minutes to get out the car and me to walk her to the door. Otherwise, because they went in and out of the garage door through the garage until everybody was home at night. Then they shut the garage door. Mm-hmm. And but about a minute 30 after driving up and turning the car off, you'd see the light in the garage start going on and off, on and off, on and off. And I said, "Well, I guess that means your mama wants you in the house."
Yep.
Good morning, TW Holiday. How are you today?
Hey.
So let's see. Todd should be in Baltimore. No, he's got a time change. He was taking off at 6.
Oh, I forgot he was leaving.
7, 8. So he's someplace over Tennessee right now. Yeah, he was leaving early this morning. Remember, he said he had to get up at like 4 to be at the airport.
Poor baby. I don't do that. How far is the airport from him? Did he say?
I don't know. Oh, you don't want to travel with Miss Roberta then? Because they say to be at the airport an hour beforehand. We're at the airport an hour beforehand. When we travel internationally, it says to be there 2 hours beforehand. We're there 2 hours before.
Oh yeah, I get there early, but our local airport's only like 15, 20 minutes from me, okay. But it's expensive. And so I go to that's Rochester. So I go to Buffalo Airport to fly out of, and it saves me like $200-300 a trip.
Yeah.
And that's about an hour away from me, hour and a half. So I go the night before and spend the night because I always do early flights. I like early flights. So.
Charlotte, their rates are airfare out of Charlotte's expensive, and it used to be people would drive to Greensboro and get on flights that were $150, $200 cheaper, but they would turn around, land in Charlotte, pick up passengers, and continue on.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so people started just waiting to get on the airplane in Charlotte, and they told them they couldn't do that because if you didn't arrive at the airport in Greensboro by the time the flight was ready to push, they were ready to close the gate, they could sell that ticket to somebody else.
Oh, okay.
So anyway, a friend of mine that traveled a lot, for business, his wife would take him to Greensboro. Now he takes the train, but he'd go his wife would take him to Greensboro, drop him off, and he didn't carry any like check luggage. Everything was carry on. So when he got to Charlotte, he would just get off the airplane in Charlotte, which is the most ridiculous thing, being that it costs $200 more, and you've knocked one leg of the flight off.
Yeah, when our flight leaves, let's see, when I go to California, our flight will be leaving at 7. So I'll be at the airport by probably 5:30.
I want an Ann style video when you're at Disneyland.
I don't know what that means.
Okay, well, I'll send you a link. You need to go look at her videos.
Oh my God, no.
Oh my God, no. I like Bridget's videos just the way they are.
I've never seen any of her.
I live Disney through Bridget when she goes.
I don't see any video. I haven't seen any videos from Bridget.
Well,
She hasn't been in a while.
They're not terrible, but or they're not great, but they're up there. Yeah, I'll do videos. Just, it's, you know what? When I go someplace, it's hard for me to video it because I'm like immersed.
Go.
Yeah, and I like to go, and sometimes I don't think about, I gotta get the phone out, take a video, or so yeah, for me it's kind of difficult. I mean, if I lived there, I'd be doing videos all the time. But
well, that's just it. The people that do a lot of videos live nearby,
right?
So they have the Florida season pass holders, and they go all the time. You go someplace like me. We go someplace like once a year, and you're trying to enjoy yourself.
Yes. Yep.
So.
Well, we're gonna go to where were we gonna go to? I can't remember. We're going to Hollywood to visit there for a little while, and then there was somewhere else. I don't know. My nephew married a girl from California years ago, and he was in California for a little while, and then they got married and they moved back to New York. And now he's actually they're moving to Raleigh in July 25th. They moved to Raleigh because he's opening a chain of grocery stores down there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Yep.
And where is he from?
Here.
I mean, there.
Yep.
So it'll be a grocery store chain.
It's a grocery store chain here that he's a manager of, and he's going to Raleigh. They're going to move to Raleigh and live there because they're opening up quite a few of these supermarkets in that area.
Can you say the name?
Yeah, Wegmans.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Because if they're coming in the Charlotte area, I know the perfect location.
I don't know if they're coming. It starts where they're moving to. It's near Raleigh. It starts with a C.
Cary.
Yes, Cary. That's where they're building one supermarket. And I mean, when I say Wegmans supermarket, it is huge. I don't know what type they're doing there, but here, I mean, it's big. They have, there's Wegmans here that has cooking schools right inside of it.
Wow.
You have a restaurant. You have, it's a grocery, huge. store.
Are they more? I mean, well, it sounds like they're more upscale. Is their prices more upscale?
No, that's where I shop.
Okay.
No, they're comparable to like, I don't know. See, the only places I have to grocery shop are Wegmans and Walmart.
Right.
I mean, we don't really have any other chains around here,
Right.
but Wegmans is big around here because that's where they started.
Well, we have Harris Teeter, Food Lion, Publix. I like Publix. And Ingles.
I liked Publix when I lived in Florida because their bakery is so good. Their carrot cake is really good.
Well, Roberta likes their lemon meringue pie and their coconut cream. But I like their stores because they're nice and bright, and they actually have they have checkers at the checkout line, and if they offer to take your groceries out to the car, and if you need to find something, where's such and such at? Good morning, Lothar. They walk you to it and help you find what you're looking for. They're a little bit more pricey, or not really a lot more expensive than like Harris Teeter is, which is our upscale chain. But I just like the environment, and I'll pay the extra few cents more just for the environment.
Well, does Publix still have the buy one get one free sometimes? Because I know down in Florida they had that a lot. Tom's reading.
Yeah, sorry, I heard that. I was looking at Bridget's response. I was looking at Lothar's response. I mean, his comments, and then I had to back up to find out what Liz was saying.
Winnipeg, Canada. How far is that from like Ontario?
Hey Google, how far is Winnipeg, Canada from Ontario, Canada?
Winnipeg is 846 kilometers from Ontario.
846 kilometers.
Which is what?
Hey Google, convert 840 kilometers to miles.
Miles. She must be a Southern Hey Google.
Yeah.
521 miles.
Oh, wow. Okay. Because I
That's
want
kind of a haul.
right next door. It's over North Dakota. Okay. I live.
Oh wow! If he's over North Dakota, he gets cold over there.
I live like 2 hours, or not even 2 hours, like an hour and 45 minutes from Canada, from Niagara Falls.
I feel for all these people that live up there where it snows a lot. Do I want them in North Carolina? No, you don't want to live in North Carolina, South Carolina. You want to go to Alabama.
What?
Shh, shh. I've got you on the list.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
When you get to the doorman, he'll let you through.
Yeah, Chris surprised me. We were at my sister's for a get together Sunday, and we were all talking about, because they were talking about moving, my nephew, and Chris goes, "Yep, in 3 more years," he goes, "I'm retiring and we're out of here." He goes, "We're moving somewhere warm." I'm like, wow, that's the first time he said that. Usually I'm the one saying it.
Well, he might be scared that you're going to go with that.
I will. He knows I will. There's no being scared about it.
Oh, no. No. 40 below. No.
Oh, hell no.
It's Nikki weather. Nikki and Tara weather. Not Tara soon, but.
I know when you live up there, you get used to it.
Whatever. I'm not going to be living up there to get used to it.
Well, a lot of people don't have that choice.
And Bridget will never be up there getting used to it.
Right.
Nope. Oh my God, Chris, he about killed me yesterday. I'm like sitting on the couch. I put the blanket on me. He goes, seriously? It is 81 in this damn house. Why are you putting a blanket on? Like, I was kind of chilly.
It's kind of a comfort thing.
I was kind of chilly.
Oh, you just need to move on down, girl.
He goes,
But
please don't tell me you had that blanket on, because it was my electric blanket. I'm like, no, it's not on.
It's 99 degrees. It was 99 degrees yesterday afternoon. And that was it sitting in the shade. So it's probably about 102, I guess, with that.
I would love it. It is, what is it? It's 72 here. It says real feel is 74, so that's not too bad. It's chilly though. I mean, I don't have fans on or anything. So
Yes, we'll welcome you on down.
good. Did I just move up on the list a little bit?
Yeah. You just moved up on the list. I don't know why y'all don't just go ahead and find you some property somewhere and just go ahead and make a commitment and, go ahead and get it. And so you can start doing like Tara does and start moving stuff down slowly.
Yeah, but Tara did that like in a year. I still have 3 years. So.
Well, once you got the property, then you would start thinking about, well, I need to go ahead and start our house. And then next thing you know, the 3 years would be up.
True. Yeah.
Because this is going to be your forever home. So.
Well, and I mean, I can't make a commitment like that until my mom's no longer here, because I'm not going to leave, with her still here. So.
Well, build her a little tiny house out there in the backyard.
Yeah. No, she'll be 89 years old, July 23rd. Oh,
It'll look like a camp out there. There's a little house for her mother, a little house for her son, a little house for her business.
Yep.
And a little house for when her daughter comes down to stay.
Yeah, my mom, she cracks me up. She goes, I went to the doctor. And because when she has diabetes. She's had diabetes for 50 years now, or 40 some years. And she doesn't do insulin shots. She still controls it with pills. And I guess her machine is hooked up somehow to every single time she tests her sugar level, it goes directly to the doctor's office.
Cool.
And so the doctor said to her, your levels were really, really good in May. They were all in the green line. She goes, and then like in the beginning of June, they were kind of lower on the green line, but still in the green. But now she goes, they're in the red. And she says to my mom, are you eating before you go to bed? Because she told her to eat something before she goes to bed. So when she wakes up in the morning, her levels aren't off.
Right.
She goes, yes. She goes, I told the doctor, yeah, I'm eating something before I go to bed. And the doctor says, well, what are you eating before you go to bed? And she's like, ice cream. And the doctor says, you're not supposed to be eating ice cream. Make sure it's sugar-free ice cream. She says to the doctor, I'm 89 years old. I will eat whatever I want to eat. I'm like, okay.
Well, that's like that. I saw a meme a few days ago or a week ago, whatever it said. Life in prison, when you get as old as I am, life in prison has an entirely different meaning. In other words, as in this case, if Seamus doesn't treat Deb right, and I have to go there and kill him, I'm 62. Life in prison, that's not very long.
Yeah. No.
Thank you, Tom.
No, I'll just send the boys up there to have a talk with him. And Bridget, your mom's got the sugars.
The sugars.
The sugars.
Oh my God, and then the doctor's like, maybe, you could lose a little bit of weight. And my mom says,
Have a good day, Risa. Have a good day, Tessa. Sorry, Bridget.
she's like, why? I'm gonna die soon. I'm not gonna die losing weight. She says, I'm gonna eat what I want. I'm like, oh my God.
Well, it was like my grandmother. My grandmother was 90 something when she passed away, and her doctor would get on her. And usually, when she had her big annual physical, my mom would go down there to Charleston and go with her, because her sister didn't always ask all the questions that needs to be asked.
Right.
So my mom would go down there and drill the doctor, and he said, "You know what, Mrs. Hux, the thing about your mother is she doesn't listen. I tell her not to eat certain things, and she eats what I tell her not to eat." And my grandmother would go, I lost my man 50 years ago. I have nothing to hold me here.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And my mom would go, Mom, your kids are still here. Your grandkids are here. And she says, you know what I mean. I think it's just the hard-headedness of.
Well, yeah, and they get, you know what? You get to a certain age and you're like, you know what? I've lived this long. I'm going to enjoy my life. I'm going to do what I want to do, pretty much. Why? And that's why I said to my sister, I'm like, why? Why does she have to lose weight? Why honestly, let's be real here. She probably only has a few more years left. Who cares? Let her do what she wants. She wants to eat ice cream at night? Eat ice cream at night.
That's what Teresa says about the nursing home. She said, just, this is their last place that they're going to be. Let them enjoy the time they have left. So she always gives them a little extra this or something, because it's not, a lot of times they're on their last leg, literally. Like, let them go out with what they want to eat. Why be so restrictive of what they eat? I mean, if they want a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, give it to them. At least let them enjoy the time they have left.
My niece worked at a nursing home while she was going to nursing school. And she said there was a couple old guys that would go out and sit on this bench under this big tree, and they'd smoke cigarettes. And the facility doctor, because this place has their own doctor, he would tell them to quit smoking, and they would basically blow smoke on him and say, I'm 96 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Who cares?
Yeah.
And then the facility manager would come out to him and say, there's a rule about not smoking. And the other one would say, did you get your $2,500 for the month? And she said, yes, sir, I did. He said, well, then go away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think when you get to a point, you really don't. Well, on YouTube, there's a video, and if I can go back in my history and find it, I'll share it. It's a guy who was like 97 years old, and he did one of the tandem jumps.
Mm-hmm.
And he was always terrified to do it before, because something could go wrong and he could die, and he was still young. Well, his thoughts was, I'm 97 years old, 96 years old, whatever it was, and I'm going to go I'm going to go soon anytime. Somebody's going to be having a thrill as I'm going.
Yeah. Yep. Totally agree.
I just don't want to be that age and not be able to get out of bed or any stuff.
Right. Yeah. I mean, my mom still lives on her own. She has her own apartment. She has a housekeeper that comes in and cleans for her, but for the most part, she's on her own.
Because, I keep talking about 60 being middle-aged now. People are knocking on 109 on a regular basis now.
Mm-hmm.
That's great. because I think some big things are going to be happening in the next 40 years, which would put me up in that area. But I don't want to be bedridden. I don't want to be, not have my faculties or any of that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I want to have a quality of life.
Yeah. Which, oh my God, Deb, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
That episode in the TV show I'm watching, Survivor.
Designated survivor.
That's it. When that judge is talking to the president and he's asking her to be the Supreme Court head Supreme Court judge, and she comes back to him and says, "I can't because I've got onset dementia."
Oh yes.
I was like, that poor woman. And I mean, even though it's a TV character, here she is, the president, even though it's TV, the president of the United States has asked her to be the head Supreme Court judge. And she has to say, I can't because I've got dementia, onset dementia.
Yeah.
That's got to be terrifying and horrible for a person to have to know that this is coming. So I just brought everybody down, and I'm sorry. I'm thinking about getting my ears pierced. How does this look?
Oh my God.
Fun. With your babushka.
Yeah.
Don't forget your babushka.
You go to get your ears pierced, and I will be heading down to Charlotte.
I am not getting.
Not online.
Sweet Daddy doesn't do needles. Okay, that's just. I don't even like. Vanya was talking about. I was picking them up at school, and this is back when they were practice sticking on each other, even though that's not part of their job as drawing blood, but they still have to be able to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And he started talking about it, and he said he did really good. And I said, son, you got to stop talking about that till we get home. And he's like, oh, that's right. You're liable to pass out and kill us all.
Yeah.
I don't even like hearing about that kind of stuff.
I don't like needles either. You're not alone, Tom. If I have to have blood work or anything done, I have to be laying down. I cannot be like sitting up, even with regular shots. It's like nope. Got to be laying down.
Oh gosh.
No.
Tom, do your boys have their driver's license or no?
They have their permits.
Oh, okay.
We're getting ready to get a bunch of driver's license because now they're done with school. Because before, I mean, it's gonna cost between $700 and $900 a pop for insurance. We cover them on our insurance policy.
Oh, please, you have the money.
I don't love them that much.
That's a lot. That's expensive. That wasn't that
North
much.
Carolina's insurance is high.
Because it wasn't that much when I put my daughter on mine. Wow.
That's because she's a girl.
Oh, yeah, true.
Boys kind of drive heavier footed than girls do.
Yeah.
That's the story. Up.
Hey, it's Tara.
Hey, Tara.
Hey, Tara.
Or is this Brandon?
Tom likes being in control. He'll never let him have driver's license.
Oh, no. I'm ready for Roberta and I are looking at a 3-bedroom condo for him to move into.
Oh, boy.
Well, it's good to see you. How's things going up there in the...
All right.
Good. Y'all about got everything packed up?
I mean, yeah, we got the box truck half loaded yesterday, so I got to finish it up today. And then I'm going to pack the tack room on the horse trailer. And so...
Are the horses down there yet? Or
what?
are the horses down there yet, or no?
No, I'm taking that load of 3 that aren't my horses down there.
Oh, okay.
Then when I'm down there, I'm going to be down there. I got to finish up my fence.
So we won't see you or hear from you for a week or so.
Yeah. Hopefully, if everything goes right. But I think I'm going to leave Monday. I either have to leave on a Friday or a Monday because the girl wants to have the day after the horses come off from work, and those are 2 days off. And I was going to leave Friday, but if I load up these trucks and that, I'm like, we could take a couple of days over the weekend and just like get rid of stuff I know we're not going to move with, just sort of clear it out. I'm like, we could take a day or 2 and just do that kind of stuff. So I might do that just so I don't have to do it when I get back and just do
So you just got a string fence when you get down there, and your horses will be ready to go down there.
Yeah, I gotta put up electric fence and I gotta put in some posts yet.
Did they get finished cutting all the trees?
Oh yeah, they finished that like back in February or March. As much as they were gonna do,
Right.
yeah. I mean, there's still trees there, but as much as they were gonna do. It gets real muddy down there in the winter, and then it's real heavy clay.
Right.
So they had to quit for a while because the mud was too bad for the skidders and that. Then they came back and finished up some stuff. Took out those black walnuts I wanted to get rid of, and then that was pretty much it.
Now, did they clean up like where the black walnuts was that, so the horses couldn't get any?
Well, yeah, they took all they cleaned that up, but then there was black walnuts that were on the front of the property along the roadside, and I'm like, just get rid of them. I don't even want them here because when you clean them up, the leaves or the husks, I don't want them getting by the horses.
Right.
And they're super messy because they drop all those big
Right.
walnut husks, and there was like 5 of them.
Mhm.
You know, I'm sure the neighbors are like, "Oh my god," because they were like big. I mean, they were big ass trees. But I'm like, I just don't want to take care of them.
Right.
Anyway,
Well, and you don't want to take any chances with the horses.
yeah. So, I mean, because I'm gonna blow the leaves in the fall or whatever, and you're gonna have leaves or walnut husks, and
Yeah,
I just don't wanna mess with it. It ain't worth it for me.
I don't blame you.
Lothar says that Niagara Falls is 22. Well, it's 1404 miles from from Winnipeg, and he says you got to remember Ontario is a province the size of 3 Texas,
Oh, okay.
and it's got the population of what? North Dakota. I doubt it's a very highly populated area up there.
Well, I know, like in Canada, most of their population is like on our U.S. border. I mean, within like
Right.
150, 200 miles of the border. I mean,
that's like Australia. Australia's population is around the edge of the country, around the ocean. You get so far off the coastline, and population starts dwindling out.
I was up in Canada. I've never been in Eastern Canada, but I was straight up from Minnesota by like 2 hours north of International Falls, a place called Sioux Lookout. I went on a fishing vacation, which is very rural. It's very north woodsy. It's kind of a lot like northern Wisconsin, except it's less people there. I mean, it was cool. It was cool to go visit it. I don't want to live there. It's too damn cold in the winter.
Oh yeah, I won't.
Yeah. No, I'm leaving winter.
I know. You're lucky. Soon, very soon.
So, are you getting excited about getting ready to close it up?
I don't know. I've been working so hard. It's hard to be excited. I want to get it wrapped up. I mean, Jim is still laying in bed right now. He's like, "Oh my god, I'm too old for this." We started loading up the truck. I had to push my Cub Cadet lawnmower up on there because we had our lawn tractor down there. There's something wrong with the deck, so I need a lawn tractor down there to mow the grass. So we put that beast up, in a box truck on ramps. He's like, "Oh my god, that almost killed me. I'm not as young as I used to be." So he's all like, "That was hard work."
I know this is going to have a seat, Tara. I don't want to cause you to faint.
Oh God.
Have you thought about buying a new lawn tractor down there?
No, why the hell am I going to go spend $4,000 on a new lawn tractor?
Well, if it's not working.
Yeah, but the one here works. I mean, as with cars, you own more than one. Redundancy. So when one breaks down, you can get on the other one and mow grass. So yeah, it's my second lawn tractor had to go south so I can mow the grass there.
Yeah, she's got one with her, so why buy another one? Then, well, I guess you're gonna
I mean,
want
how
two.
much does a lawn tractor cost? I mean, they got to be. I mean, for a decent one, it's got to be $4 or $5 grand.
Not at
'Cause
an
I'm not
auction.
going to Walmart and buying one of those pretend lawn mowers. I like a lawn tractor. I wanted to be able to do something.
Well, she'll be able to find another one at an auction down there somewhere. I'm
Yeah,
sure.
but there's not. But Jim can fix the other one. He don't have time
Oh,
right
okay.
now.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I mean, and the grass grows so fast down there. I mean, then I got otherwise the turkey mites and the snakes are in the grass, and I don't want them around the house. The grass guy get mowed.
Right.
So how many lawn tractors do we have?
8.
It's a good guess. It's wrong.
How many do we have?
I don't know, at least
Oh.
12.
Oh,
Have you taken the motorcycles down there yet?
there's a couple scooters are down there.
Hey, Jim's out of bed.
Yeah, he woke up.
I was planning my day. I was looking at the ceiling planning.
Oh, well, you were sleeping when I went to town to go to the bank, so I don't know what you're
He was
doing.
probably closing his eyes, looking at the.
Yeah, he was thinking with his eyes closed.
He's planning his day with his eyes closed.
Yeah, I had an uncle when we'd go camping. He'd get in a lounge chair, and he'd all stretched out, and he'd have a cold beer, and all of a sudden you look over there and you hear. Anyway, his wife would go.
Watch him because those guys are in back. They'll be
His wife would
fine.
go, "Fa, if you're going to go to sleep, you need to go ahead and get in bed." I'm not asleep. I was watching the stars.
Yeah.
Yeah, with your eyes closed.
It's like Chris will get in bed and all of a sudden he'll start snoring and I kick him and he's like, "What?" I'm like, "You're snoring." He goes, "I can't be. I just laid down." I'm like, "Well, you are."
Yeah, Jim is instantly snores too.
Brandon is what, 11 now?
Yeah, he'll be 12 in November.
Oh, well, see, he's lawnmower cutting the grass age there. The thing about it is down there, he will start cutting grass in about April and end up stop cutting grass about November.
Yeah, Jim's let him go and mow the grass.
No start.
He doesn't do a very good job. Honestly, to tell you the truth, I really enjoy mowing the grass. I mean, it's like my one thing I do. I don't have to talk to anybody. I can sit with my own thoughts because nobody can talk with me because of the lawnmower engine. And I just ride around just thinking of stuff. I come up with my best ideas on the lawn tractor. But my kid is trying to steal that job from me. But it's like my alone time. You know, I like it.
Well, get him a push mower.
We have one.
The school that my boys used to go to, it was a little private school, and when they were pulling detention, they gave them stupid stuff to do for detention. You know, gathering up all the trash and all that kind of stuff. I told the headmaster I was going to go out and find him one of those old-fashioned push mowers. You know, the ones where you the blade.
Oh, like a real one?
Yeah, the ones that spin and
Yeah.
powered by when you push it. And I said, and all we got to do is stick it in the lobby, so all the new kids will say that's detention. You have to cut this 5 acres of grass we got around here with that.
When Brandon was about 4, we had this thing. It's called Carnival Car. It's one of those, you know, like when you go to a carnival, the cars and trucks that are like on those arms, they just go in a circle and
Right.
pull or whatever. Okay, we had one of those off the ride. So Jim put this electric wheelchair motor on it with a joystick, and you could drive it around. He'd drive all over the place with Carnival Car. They call it Carnival Car. It's this. It looks like a VW bus, like you know, van or whatever, but
Right.
it's painted like this, like purple and blue tie-dye paint. It looks like a real hippie mobile. Anyway, we had gotten these real mowers, but the kind that you pull behind like a tractor that they use at like golf courses and stuff. You don't hand push them, but you pull them. So
Right.
he could hook up one of those to the back Carnival Car with a rope. He drive all over our lawn mowing the grass. I mean, yeah, he really looked like kind of a nut. Anyway. Yeah, there's like binder twine thing tied to the back of Carnival Car and be running around with that real mower cutting the grass.
I don't want to jump on 5 acres with a regular push, a gas powered push mower, but I like cutting our little bit of grass with our push mower because, like you said, it just gives you time to think.
Well, I ride on the lawnmower, but
Well, you
have you ever
know,
seen the movie Date Night? Or no, it has Tina Fey and Steve Carell, and they have this whole series. It's like series of misadventures on this date night they do, and they have this Tina Fey as it's a good movie. Anyway, Tina Fey goes, sometimes I like to just sit by myself and drink a diet Sprite and have nobody talk to me at all, and that's kind of how I feel when I'm riding around on my lawn tractor. Nobody can talk to me. I got my soda with me and my cup holder, and I'm just driving around, enjoying myself. I love it.
our next door neighbor, I've mentioned it before. Our lots are so small. Well, I mean, it's a quarter acre. My lot's a quarter acre. He's got a 42-inch mower deck on his lawnmower, and he cuts 3 yards at one time because it takes, it's so big. And another thing too is he said I can't even finish a beer. I can't drink one beer and then I'm already done with my yard. So he can catch out everybody, my yard, the neighbor's yard, or he cuts the front yards with his riding lawnmower, so he can at least drink one of his beers while he's on his tractor.
Well, Jim did the lawn in Kentucky with a push mower because we have a push mower there because by that creek, it's kind of a steep hill. You can't do it with the riding lawn tractor. He goes, yeah. He goes, I'm going to tell you something. When that Red Craftsman deck wasn't running right, that sucked using a push mower. That's way too much grass to do that with. How much lawn do you think we have?
It was 90.
And it's 90. I mean, how much lawn do you think we have more than an acre of lawn around the house?
Well,
Yeah.
2.5 acres.
Yeah, 2.5 acres of lawn just around the house and building.
That's a lot to push mow.
Yeah.
Y'all got to remember now, you have a son.
That's still a lot to push mow.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about they need to start letting the son take over some of these chores.
Okay.
Yeah, but I enjoy mowing the grass, Tom.
Well, you keep on riding your lawnmower, Tara. Ride your damn lawnmower. The other things, you need to put him to work.
Well, he works. He's helping us load the truck. He carries fence posts with Jim.
Who's digging postal?
He's
Hey,
digging
Tom.
postal.
Tom,
Dang.
who mows your lawn?
Us,
You mow your lawn?
the
Or do you
boys do it.
Or do you hire a service?
As long as they're
Yeah.
here, they do it.
Hmm?
After they're done, I'm getting a service.
And see, I like I really do. I like blowing the lawn. I like everything about doing the lawn. Because nobody can talk to me while I'm doing the lawn. It's
Right.
awesome. It's like my
A
one
lot of property.
one part of a day is my sanctuary to myself where I can just think about my own stuff.
And with these little pea baby lawnmowers, push mowers that you have, you got to buy that damn special fuel to go into it.
Oh. What, you have to mix gas? Is that what you're talking about?
No, you can't go to the gas station and get gas.
Well, you should use use premium. Don't use the stuff that has ethanol in it because it clogs up the fuel filter.
It screws up the damn carburetor too.
Yeah, because it gums up. We did snowmobiles, so we only ever put non-ethanol premium in because Jim would have to clean the carbs and the fuel delivery system, and it looks like a white slime inside of there because it screws them up. So
Anyhow, you have to go out there and buy these little cans of special gas to go in it that has no ethanol in it.
where the hell you get cans of special gas?
Lowe's,
We go to Walmart.
they're up on the shelf in the lawnmower supply place.
That must cost a lot of money to buy these. Why don't you just go to the
Just
gas
buy
station and buy
premium.
premium?
At your gas station, most gas stations where at your premium pump, they'll say no ethanol.
Because I like driving to Lowe's, walk in there, grab a can, walk back.
Oh my god!
Oh my
back to the
lord!
car, go get it in the car. And go
Oh
home.
boy, you're a real Southern Lord Fauntleroy.
You know what, Tom?
I was to say rich people problems right there.
Just send your butler in your hot air balloon to go get it for you.
No, our next house is going to have some acreage around it. I won't.
Well, you better get a riding lawnmower because you don't want to keep buying those little Lowe's gas cans.
No, because Noel
Wait,
across
you
the
put
street.
that little gas can in a push mower?
That's what he said.
Do what?
You put Lowe's gas in a push mower?
Yeah, it's like no ethanol. It's called True Fuel.
Oh my God. How many of these little cans do you have to buy a week?
A week, I can get half the summer off of one can.
What? Oh my God. I have to mow our lawn at least twice a week.
Well, yeah,
Why?
but he's got the neighbor next door with his big 42-inch deck mowing it, so
He doesn't
once in
figure.
a while Tom has to get out there and shag his kids out to do it, you know.
Hey, the guy across the street has a excellent lawn service, and where we want to build at, he'll go out that far.
He has a lawn service. The guy next door has a lawn service.
The guy across the street does.
Okay, did you tell him that you go to Lowe's and buy cans of gas for your push mower?
What does it come like in those Coleman white
Yeah, it does.
gas cans?
They sell it at Tractor Supply too.
Holy,
Yeah, or you just go to the premium pump at the gas station.
Do people actually buy it?
I guess.
Oh, wow.
well, Noel has across the street. He has big freaking gas tanks that he has on his trailers for his lawnmowers and his
To hold his little
weeders and
can
all
of
that kind
gas.
How far?
He has these big
I
racks
have
to hold
one
his little gas.
little Briggs and Stratton lawnmower that's like 2.5 horsepower or some crap like that.
That's what I'm saying, Hank, right? Why not just take a freaking gas can and go get gas at the
Yeah,
And if-
just go to the gas and go get premium. It's cool. You can do
If
it.
they had have come out with this lawnmower, these new electric lawnmowers with the good battery packs in them, like they did before I bought this one, I would have had the electric one.
Oh, Christ.
Oh, I have
Not
to
an
tell you-
electric lawnmower.
Tom.
Well,
Whatever you do, don't ever get the Roomba lawnmower because
no.
my sister's neighbor has this stupid Roomba lawnmower. And I swear it cuts it maybe an eighth of an inch off the stinking grass. This thing's going constantly. And these people are in their 20s and they will not go out and cut their lawn. They let this thing run 24/7 until it gets stuck somewhere or the battery dies. And then they'll wait 2 weeks and then they'll go out and mow their lawn and then they'll start it back up again.
Jeez.
It is
Okay.
Oh my gosh, it is the weirdest thing to watch. I'm sitting there watching it Sunday when I was at my sister's. I'm like, are you kidding me? And then my nephew has an English bulldog, big old dog. And I said, let him go and let's see what he does to that lawnmower.
Oh, boy. Yeah, I don't use electric scissors, and I ain't using electric lawnmowers.
Electric scissors.
It seems to me to be about the same damn thing.
Yes.
Well, that's 1970. Well, that's 72. Okay.
Why do you
Gosh. Anyway, Tom, you just go keep buying your cans of fuel, I guess.
No. It's handwritten on the edge.
Okay.
I've never heard of such a thing. So I have never, ever known anybody that buys cans of fuel from
Oh, I must have mixed up the photo.
their lawnmower. I've never known anybody to do that.
I must like because they were right next to each other.
Well, I'm sorry. I disappointed you.
I'm gonna ask my friend who lives in South Carolina if he. Oh no, he has a lawn service, so he doesn't do that.
Okay.
Poor Tom.
Well, come on, he says something like that. Like I go to work.
110 full ounces is $19.98.
Okay.
I'm just
Um,
telling
How many gallons is that?
you. I don't think that's a gallon. Maybe a half gallon. I don't know.
You're paying $20 for a half a gallon of gas?
You got to be shitting me.
God damn.
Wouldn't shit you. You're my favorite turd.
I don't want to deal with it. All I want to do is
You
go
pay
out and get.
$20 for gas? No, you need to go to
It's a
Tractor
gallon.
Supply,
It's a gallon.
buy a $10 1-gallon can, a plastic can, then take your ass over to the gas station, fill it up, and you will not spend.
You
The
know-
first investment will maybe be $20, and you can reuse the can. It's awesome.
Tom, seriously, 1 gallon, even if it's 1 gallon, $20?
It's like you're in socialist Europe.
What the heck are you thinking? Holy hell!
Oh,
I'm gonna.
Lord.
That's,
Please
I
don't
know,
go the socialist thing. Kathy will pop in here. Where the
If
hell is
I was
Kathy?
you, I would hire the lawn service, because if you're paying $20 for a gallon of gas, the lawn service will definitely be cheaper for you.
guess what? When I move to North Carolina, I know what my new job's gonna be. I'm gonna go get little cans and put that gas in there and charge these North Carolinians $20 a can.
Oh, Lord.
Most places where people pay $20 a gallon for gas, they get free government health care.
Oh my gosh, I can't. Whatever. I don't know.
You know what? Honest to God, I never thought about it. I figured all the gas at the gas stations had ethanol in it.
No, they got a non-ethanol premium pump.
Well, they have
They-
boat. It's for boats, right? Don't they have like
Yeah,
boat
boats
gas?
or snowmobiles or whatever.
Right, right.
No.
Whatever kind of small engines y'all got.
I'll check into it, but I thought I just
But
assumed
I don't
all the
trust you.
gasoline had
I'll check
ethanol.
into it, but I don't trust you too. So
He's not- yeah, that's funny though.
Well, not all gas stations. Not 100. It's not 100%. I would say 90% of gas stations, their premium pumps are no ethanol. But make sure when you check it, it'll say right by the pump. It'll say no ethanol premium.
Okay, I'll do that.
So they do sell ethanol premium. That does happen. But I would say 80 to 90% of gas stations, the premium has no ethanol in it, and it will say at the pump, right at the pump, it'll say no ethanol premium.
Okay, I'll check into that.
All kidding aside, yeah, you're gonna save yourself a lot of money, and you don't have to go buy a gas can. I'd reuse the little square can you bought that you've been using.
oh, true that.
Yeah, it's a gas can. It obviously holds gas. It's probably red.
Liz says, "Where's Roberta? We need a spousal takeover."
She doesn't care unless it's done.
Jeff says, "I put cheap gas in my cheap push